to this lecture in design patterns and the decorator design pattern specifically. Our scenario is a coffee shop, Starbuzz, where we serve customers coffee and tea. And the current implementation of our coffee shop consists of classes for testing the coffee shop, the coffee class with its description and price, tea, and a general base class for coffee and tea, abstract as it is, with description and cost to be implemented by specific beverages. Assume now that we want to extend this implementation with milk and sugar. So both coffee and tea is to be augmented with condiments such as sugar or milk. Would really like to reply customers the same way that we do now for coffee and tea. So we'd like whatever is the result of adding milk or sugar to be a beverage. Maybe we'd also like our customers to order 2 pieces of sugar and be charged accordingly, or have combinations of both milk, sugar and coffee or tea. The solution to this is to create new types of beverages then, that are beverages with some added condiments. So we'll do that. We'll create a new class, beverage with condiment, and it can be an abstract class because we'll have to specify what kind of condiment it is. But we know that it will be a beverage in itself. And we won't have these implementations because it's an abstract class. However, we need a beverage in order to add some kind of condiment. We need coffee or tea, or even coffee with milk that we can add something else to. So we'll say that this is a beverage, and whenever we create a beverage with condiment, we'll have to specify, we'll have to have a constructor that sets beverage to something sensible. So here is our beverage with condiment, and now let's add a specific type of condiment, such as a sweetened beverage. This is a beverage with condiment. And we'll have to add the appropriate constructor, like so. The description, this is description, or rather with sugar. And then our cost will be plus the added cost for our sugar being 5. Okay, so what would this look like in our Starbuzz cafe? Instead of coffee, let's try to order something else. First, let's generalize this to beverage, and we say it's new sweetened coffee. So, coffee with sugar. Previously, the coffee without sugar cost 15. Let's see the result. So now it's 20 for coffee with sugar. Let's see if we can do the same thing with our tea. We'll generalize tea to be a beverage, and we'll say that it's 15 for tea with sugar. Using this method, we can now wrap any type of condiment to either coffee or tea. Comparing this with the strategy design pattern, there we delegated from within the main object to other objects that added behavior. Here we wrap the main object in a decorator, and this decorator adds functionality to the base functionality of our object. So we describe using the original description with sugar, and we also add to the cost. Now we can of course combine condiments with one another. Let's say that we have a class yes, we'll call it milk, and as a superclass it will be a beverage with condiment. We'll inherit constructors as necessary, and here we'll describe it as being a beverage with milk, and it's charged an extra 2 for the milk. So in our Starbucks cafe we can now say that tea in this case is with both milk and sugar. So 10 plus 5 plus 2 equals 17 for the tea with sugar with milk. So tea with sugar is extended with milk, becoming tea with sugar with milk. Here's a two-step decoration of the original tea object. We can draw this diagram, so we'll get an overview of this looks like. We'll call it overview. And let's take this folder. And let's see what this looks like graphically. Our classes and how they fit together. So the main class, beverage, has 3 direct descendants. The beverage with the condiment abstract class, the coffee and tea classes. And the beverage with condiment both inherits from beverage and contains a reference to a beverage. That, in essence, is our decorator pattern. That the subclass contains a reference to the base class and inherits from it at the same time, thus making it appear as a base class type object, whilst extending functionality of another related object of the same base class. So a beverage with condiment can extend functionality in either coffee or tea, add to the description or to the cost of any of those 2 classes. And the concrete implementation of how the beverages are modified can be found in the concrete condiment subclasses. So the description for milk adds the suffix with milk as the description and adds 2 to the cost. The sweetened beverage adds with sugar in the description and adds 5 to the cost.